I'll tell you guys what's going on here in a minute. Share this out. I'm in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho right now. There's life flight coming in. Life flight is landing right now as I'm speaking. Feds are here, marshals are here. And up behind me, well, in front of me right now, you can see smoke rising up over on the backside of this mountain. They got the streets blocked off. Share this out. I want to get some things pinned while, let's see if I can get a picture of the life flight landing. Sorry, I don't have all my tripod set up. Just a second, you guys. Trying to get all my stuff set up. There's a life flight that's over there, just landed. So, there's been firefighters have been shot at and officers. I'm in Coeur d'Alene. Spokane's about 30 miles, 35 miles behind me to the west. And they've called in officers for that. The FBI is right here. There's FBI. So this is something big going on. I'm trying to get more information. Trying to get more information, but the fire's on the backside of this mountain. I'm at Cherry Hill Park, BMX Park, and you can see obviously all the officers lined up. I was on our way home from church and I saw the fire, didn't know what it was, and a buddy of mine gave me a call and he kind of informed me what was happening, and he came and picked me up and got over here as soon as I could. I mean, you can see so life flight is here. Smoke is still rising, so the fire is still going on, because when you're traveling east on I-90, you can see the fire, a big plume of it. So it's down lower on this hill, so you can't really see the plume coming up. You can still see a little bit of smoke. I hear more sirens coming in. Let me get some things pinned right quick here on Facebook and YouTube. Yeah, there's been Idaho firefighters have been shot, and also there's reports of police officers being shot as well. And with the FBI here and marshals, obviously it's a big deal what's taking place. So we're right here live on the scene right now. It's probably about 90 degrees out here, so the firefighters, it's hot. It's hot. I don't know if this is the only location, the area where people can get in at, as far as law enforcement. But this street here, right as we were pulling up, they have it blocked off pretty far. They have it blocked off. Another officer showing up, but you can see it blocked off. Way down there is the barricades. They just blocked off the street right when we were getting here, and then over this way as well. So my phone is already getting hot because it is hot out here. I got the notice, the device is too hot. So I need to see if I can move into some shade somewhere, hopefully. Let me see what I can do. I hear another helicopter. I'm not sure if it's taking off or landing or what. Let me get my things pinned real quick. Sorry, I've been saying that for like the last few minutes. Another officers. There's 2 more officers coming down the street. Kootenai County Sheriff is right there. Trying to listen to things to see what's going on, scanners and stuff. We don't know. Nobody knows anything about this. What's going on? At least there's no reports out right now that talks about what's going on. Got traffic corp out here. We're getting ready to block things down. Sheriff, Kootenai County, our sheriff that just drove by.
So I got word from my buddy. So lone gunman, multiple casualties.
A lone gunman?
Lone gunman.
Lone gunman sounds like multiple casualties. Don't know why, don't know.
Don't know who.
All that information. There's more smoke rising now. You guys can probably see coming up over the mountain there. So it's on the back side of that mountain where it's taking place. Idaho State Police there rolling out. More officers rolling out. Let me get some things pinned over on YouTube right quick.
Hey, Lifeline just took off, dude. 15, hey, north. They just took off.
No, it's coming.
They just took off. Right there. We're on 15th Street.
So there's another life flight.
Getting
ready to fly over here in just a moment. You can see coming.
Multiple casualties. They're not even sure yet. Kootenai killed. This is probably the biggest
Yeah, this is in Idaho right now, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, you guys. This is where this is taking place. You can see smoke rising up over the hill there. Cherry Hill Park. So this is the second life flight I've seen. There's one already landed, but this is the second one I see coming in. So again, multiple firefighters have been shot, and police, reports of police.
It's still preliminary reports, but I got
So we'll see what happens, you guys.
I'm trying to talk to Brian about it. He's giving me.
Yeah, I'm being scrambled because of the heat. It's hot on my phone. Life flight's coming in. Another life flight. It is hot out here. There are more officers coming in off the freeway. They're going to be coming down off the freeway here.
Yeah, this is.
Let me get things pinned on YouTube. I got things pinned on Facebook. If anybody would like to donate, or I got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, all that good stuff. I know Agenda TV is a streaming. If anybody wants to let him know, I'm all right with him sharing this video if he wants. Steve from Agenda TV. I know he's reporting live right now. So obviously it's pretty big, because when he goes live, it's a pretty big thing. It's pretty national when Steve goes live. I want to try to get a different vantage point of the live flight for you guys. So just give me a moment. Also, I'd like to get some shade. Kootenai County Sheriff's So again, if you guys are just tuning in, this is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, right off of I-90. Multiple firefighters have been shot, and reports of police officers. A bunch of agencies are in route on the scene. There's Idaho State Police, Sheriff, Coeur d'Alene, FBI is here, Spokane Police Department are here as well. So you can see the smoke up there over the hill. There's cars all over there. Fire chiefs. More firefighters. They have to back out, they said. There's FBI here, there's marshals, Coeur d'Alene Police, Kootenai County Sheriff, Spokane Police, Idaho State Police, a bunch of agencies. When you have FBI and marshals, that's a pretty big deal, obviously. This is Spokane Valley Fire, so now you have Spokane Valley Fire Department here as well. And again, Spokane's probably about 30 miles to the west of Coeur d'Alene, roughly, give or take. So they're here on the scene as well. Looks like a paddy wagon is just showing up on the scene as well. Police is letting him through. More Spokane Valley Fire Department. CNN is reporting all firefighters have been halted and to let the fire burn. Wow. Okay, so CNN is also covering this.
We could change locations at further north the street.
We won't be able to get back in. And they probably already have those areas blocked off as well. Go up over here. We'll take a little walk, see if we can get some other vantage points. So they got this. This is obviously for people they wouldn't throw in the paddy wagon. More police. Officer there. Yeah, so this probably started happening about an hour and a half to 2 hours ago. Looks like this might be a street into residential homes.
This street here will take us up to where it's going on, dude. Of course, they're not going to let anyone through.
Yeah, there's officers up here not letting people through. So no one's walking up that way. Trying to see if I can block. There we go. Trying to get a little block on my phone because the sun is directly hitting it. It's overheating. Not a fun day to be fighting a fire in 90-degree weather. And like again, officer shot. More police are coming down. I hear more police sirens.
I think it's probably over there. They have another helicopter.
Do they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear another helicopter too.
It's over there.
Looks like they have something up there on the hill. Oh, that's a drone. Right up there.
I see the antenna.
Right next to the antenna to the left.
I do see that. It's getting juicy.
Getting juicy. I'm not familiar with this mountain, so I do not know the ins and outs of this mountain here. The fire's on the backside of this mountain here to the left. That's where the fire's taking place. You can still see the smoke. Looks like another drone. Hope you guys can see it.
Oh, that's going in slow. It's hard to tell. Could possibly be a drone.
But here's the life flight. There's 2 life flight helicopters
Probably
here.
a drone. Oh yeah, they got SWAT coming in.
You saw him?
Yeah.
Where? Just getting off the freeway?
Yeah, he's one of the units. They said I got a report coming in that they had SWAT also stationed on I-90.
Okay. And it don't sound, by the sounds of it, it don't sound like whoever's doing the shooting or the threat, it don't sound like they've been eliminated. It does not sound like the person's been eliminated. Okay, so I'm counting 3 life flight helicopters here, you guys. No, 4. Let me take that back. There's 4. There's 4 life flight helicopters here on the scene. So that tells you the significance of this situation that's taking place. 4 life flight helicopters are on scene. I can hear more sirens coming in. You can see the guys down there staging. More and more people are arriving. If I can find where they're going to do a press conference, I'll try to find out.
They got 2 of them up there, you guys. Yeah, that's crazy.
So there's a helicopter flying around. I can't figure out where it's at. Looks like there's a big old SWAT truck that just showed up. The gray one right there, you guys. Yeah. Armored vehicle. Okay, so there's 4 life flight helicopters. I'm going to go back to the position I was at. It's probably a better view than here. Better vantage point. There's officers rolling out right now down there. Looks like they're staging. That's what they're doing. They're having some sort of meeting and they're staging. There's 1, 2. There's another one behind, and there's 2 more behind the red playground. Watch out, guys. Another officer. If you know anything.
Shots were fired around 1:50 p.m.
The shots were fired around 1:50.
According to emergency radio traffic, fire crews just arrived to fight a wildfire when gunfire broke out, pinning down first responders. The fire is believed to have been intentionally set. Hello?
All right, you guys, I'm going to head back to the other
Okay.
location. It's probably a better location than here as far as visual.
Yeah, I can drop them off for you guys. Because I gotta take posts.
So again, if you guys are just tuning in, I'm here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho,
Not at all.
Cherry Hill Park. On the other side
Okay.
of this Cherry Hill Park,
Okay, I'll give you
there's a fire going on, brush fire, and the firefighters showed up to start putting the fire out. Several firefighters were shot, and there's also been reports of police officers shot. So there's multiple agencies on the scene here in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, and we're only talking about maybe a mile to a mile and a half from
They're saying
downtown.
now 2 armed suspects.
2 armed
May be
suspects
involved.
could be involved. So possibly 2
People
armed
in
suspects.
Canfield, Little North Fork, or Bumblebee drainage areas should have moved to safety immediately.
Okay, so they haven't eliminated the threat or threats. And many people are at risk right now. And it's on the backside of this mountain. What's Canfield?
Canfield Mountain.
Canfield Mountain in Idaho. Kind of like by Hayden, I guess, a little bit south of Hayden. And it's nice and toasty out here, by the way. A little warm.
Yes,
I hear another helicopter.
it's going to be on that north side.
So this is I-90 straight in front of me. Another news station showing up. A lot of action. More police cars have arrived since I was over here in this location. So they have the road closed.
My friends live over there. What's happening? They're out of jail.
Your friends live over where?
Over 15 and Nelson Gulch.
So it sounds like there was a guy, maybe a brush fire going on,
Yeah.
and firefighters came in to try to stop it.
Got shot at.
The firefighters got shot,
Police.
multiple,
Yeah, I work at Kootenai. I just left there early.
right?
And they evacuated the ER. That's where I work.
Oh, they evacuated the ER?
Yeah, to get ready. Yeah, to make room for whatever.
Wow. All right. So yeah, that's all the information I have at this point.
So I guess there's something about maybe that's how they're getting to the
They got a unit coming up behind you.
okay, I might just look over there and talk.
Oh,
Yeah, they got the operations communications office pulling up.
I'm from Seattle, so you gotta know about this kind of shit happening.
Yes, I know. I'm from Portland, so I know.
Yeah.
Okay, so operations communication team just showed up right there. I still see multiple police cars en route coming down the street. Possibly two people are involved, are suspects, possibly. Definitely one, but possibly two. Search and rescue team. And right here, command posts. Search and rescue. I want to get over by that shade and that tree. I try to keep my phone cool. That's where I want to get over here.
yep.
Shoshone County. A lot of sheriff departments are out here. Here, let's get a view looking down this way for you guys. Kellogg Police, that's 30 miles to the east.
County call.
30 miles to the east.
This is a textbook county call.
And they're down there waving at the guys.
I wonder if
So he's getting his rifle out of his car.
We have guys here, marshals are here, counties here,
Homeland.
You want to know who I think it might be? What's that one guy that was for kids?
Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
I think it might be him.
you think he made it over
Yeah,
here?
I don't know. Like I have no.
Because
like,
last I heard, he was over in Wenatchee area.
Yeah, and so like I said, I don't have any proof.
But that could be.
It's like kind of well set up. Like it's well set up. They said I don't know. All I heard was they shot down drones too. I don't know. Either that. If it's not him,
so if he shot down drones. That's
exactly.
I
my
forgot
point.
about him. I thought they might have caught him from
No,
Wenatchee.
he's still on the run right now. So
What's his name?
I forgot his
It's
name.
Travis
Yeah, like Travis Trigger.
Decker or something.
That's
Oh,
a-
Travis Decker. Yeah. No.
That's a good possibility.
So I
It's
think
a,
a
it's
good
a,
one,
po-
man.
it might possibly be him.
that's a strong possibility.
Yeah.
If they got him, whatever he's doing, he's pretty smart. He's been on the run this long, he hasn't got caught.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
So I think it might be him.
I think they probably have a helicopter north down here on 15.
I want to get over here in the shade, you guys. Try to kind of stay cool. So one gentleman here, if you guys probably just heard, he was saying just his opinion. So, which is a thought, at least it's a thought, something to think about. It could be the Travis dude that was on the run after killing his children. Strong possibility, because the last I knew, about a week and a half ago, he was over in the woods in Wenatchee area, and I passed by the area where all the law enforcement was at, checking out the area. And if he is prior military with this type of presence, especially FBI and marshals, it kind of adds up, because there has been nothing reported that I have known of in the news up here in Idaho that would give anybody any suspicions about somebody of this degree. I'm going to try to scoot forward a little more. I mean, there's no tape. There's no like crime scene, so people are just kind of staying back because it's officers. But there is no and the guy, not saying he has any information, but he was saying that sounds like maybe that there was drone shot down as well. God rides a Harley, thank you for the $2 super chat. Eddie Crinky says it could be Larry. Who's Larry? Life Flight Network. Travis Decker, that's right, Travis Decker, I'm sorry. So Travis Decker is the guy who killed his daughter, has been on the run. Marshals, FBI. I hear another helicopter. So these were U.S. Marshals that just passed, you guys. That's U.S. Marshals. That's U.S. Marshals there that just passed, locked and loaded. They're telling people in the area to evacuate as well. There's reports of that. Kim over on Facebook, if you're just tuning in, this is Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. In Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Multiple firefighters have been shot and reports of police officers. And there are 4 life flight helicopters on the scene here. And again, I still hear more sirens coming in. First responders. There's another marshal there. Busted Beak, thank you for the super chat. Good to see you, brother. Hey, from South Dakota. Appreciate it. Thank you for tuning in. U.S. Marshals with sheriffs there. Looks like fire. I'm not sure if those are firefighters over there in the shade. They all have blue shirts on. Okay, it looks like people are rolling out from here. Some of the sheriffs, people are walking. There's been nothing major, like no rush. But some of the marshals are going back to their cars. So to me, honestly, you guys, it looks like they're still staging, still coming up with the plan. There is smoke still rising there in the sky. You guys can still see smoke rising. Now this brush fire, this brush fire is on the backside of this hill, Canfield area. Right now I'm at Cherry Hill Park, kind of downtown Coeur d'Alene. It basically is downtown Coeur d'Alene. On the other side of the freeway starts more of the city blocks. So this is basically downtown Coeur d'Alene. There goes an officer headed north. The officer's heading north. And again, myself, I don't know the surrounding areas as far as roads to get in, roads to get out. I don't, I'm sure on the backside of this mountain or up the street, to the north, they probably have roads blocked. So thankfully we got in here right in time, just as they were picking up, as they were blocking off the street. So there's a life flight taking off right now. Propellers is moving right now. So that life flight is going to take off. You can see the propellers there over the white truck. So that's getting ready to take off. Yes.
Okay, we got stationary for press over at the fire station. If you guys want to go over there, we're trying to keep all this clear for everybody coming in and out.
Are you guys going to do any talk conference?
I'm sure there's going to be a PI that comes over there as soon as they can.
Thank you. Appreciate you guys. Thank you. Yep. It'll be at the station. We're going to do a press conference soon at the station, so they're telling us just to basically back up. I'm not sure where they're going to be doing it at. So they're trying to get the area clean. That's what he's just talking about.
Yeah, if you just go around the front of the building to the front door.
Yep.
Go in the front door, and I think it's on the left-hand side, and a classroom there will do it. About 4:30.
About 4:30?
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Did you guys see any more press that way?
I did not know. Yep. So they're going to do a press conference 4:30 Pacific Standard Time. Excuse me? No, just for press. Just to move. Yeah. So there goes the live flight. Live flight's taking off right now. He asked me if I have my credentials with me, so I have my credentials with me. So we're here at the press conference. You guys will hear it live. I'm not sure what time it is right at the moment. So about 10 minutes, actually. About 10 minutes, we'll do the press conference.
Hey, dude, I'll go grab you a water from the car.
Okay, thank you. They're going to do a press conference here in a minute. Over here. Jack, I'll be over. Someone get in here and get set up. Get staged for this press conference, you guys. You guys can hear it live right here in Idaho. This is probably about 6-7 miles from my home, to be honest with you guys. About 6-7 miles from where I'm located at. So let's go in here. I'm gonna get this set up. See if we can find out who it is. What's going on? Give a chance to cool down my phone too. Yeah, I would. But it's fine. Alright. We're set. We're set. Sorry about that. So press conference coming up soon.
The chief and the sheriff will likely stand up here just for all of you that are wondering. So if you have microphones and one lay on the table, I'll just have the podium. So
You trying to get by?
would you be okay with the mic?
You're
I don't
good,
know
you're
how
good.
it's going to roll, so I would probably just leave it there. Perfect. I don't know. They're probably going to do a little bit of both. So. Yeah.
Actually, yeah, you're good. You're good, man.
You guys will leave this area open. So.
start in about 2 minutes. Everybody hear me okay?
Yeah.
Sunday, June 29th, approximately 4:30.
I'm sorry.
What?
You get on your mic? Hey.
Yeah.
Yeah. You get on the shower.
125092098691.
Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Hey Mike, I'm here if you want me to flow into the conference.
Can you just talking about it?
Yeah. We'll just throw it on.
You want to just do this over your shoulder?
Yes.
You gotta put the mic down.
I'll put it up.
They put into there, they have
Okay.
Have you talked to cops?
We don't have a light.
Today is June the 29th. It's approximately 4:29. We're at a fire station. How's that sound?
Okay, well, we'll fix that, Is the sound good?
It's not on.
It's not.
It's not. It's just buttons.
Okay, it's approximately 4:30. We're ready to get started. Anybody not ready in the room?
Fire chief still outside.
Oh, okay. All right.
Upper Rising. I don't know Steve's email.
Do you mind closing those blinds right behind you real quick? Thank you, sir. Perfect.
How about these ones?
Yeah, that'd be great actually too. Thank you.
I was fixing, my camera's very weird with the white balance. It's okay.
It's white balance.
Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get started. It's approximately 4:35. Today is June 29th. Everybody okay? Hear me okay? Okay, my name is Robert Norris. I am the Sheriff of Coogan County. This information is very preliminary and is subject to change. We want to give you and the public as much information as quickly as possible. So at approximately 1:21 p.m. this afternoon, we received reports of a fire on the east side of Campbell Mountain. Fire assets responded to the scene, and at approximately 2 p.m. this afternoon, it was reported that firefighters were receiving shots fired at them. We now have 2 deaths. We have an unknown amount of casualties. We still have civilians that are coming off of that mountain. We might have civilians that are stuck or in shock on that mountain. So this is a very, very fresh situation. We are actively taking sniper fire as we speak. This is an active situation. We have multiple agencies that are on scene, from local and federal authorities, and we are prepared to neutralize this suspect who is currently actively shooting at public safety personnel. We are prepared to neutralize this suspect as quickly as possible. And that's really all that we know as of right now. We don't know who the suspects are. We don't know how many there are. So I know that it's very, very, very early, and I don't think that any questions would yield anything. But Chief, do you have anything? Was I accurate in what we were reporting? Yes. Okay. So we'll take a couple questions, but I'd like to remind you that's very, very preliminary, and I'm not so sure we're going to have any additional information.
Original mechanics, so why the 2 deaths, are they fire personnel that have died?
We know that there's 2 deaths, and we believe that they are, yes.
Have they been taken off the mountain? Are they?
Yeah, no, we're still in that process.
Aiden Brown, Crent 2. You mentioned that there were multiple people that have been shot. Do you have an exact number as of the moment?
No.
Okay.
We do not.
Alex, I know the spokesman. How are you going about evacuating people from the mountain or getting personnel out of there who are being shot at? I mean, what does that process look like?
Right now, we're developing a plan to be able to suppress these individuals' firefighting capability. And when we get that under control, when we have an opportunity to suppress that, then we will continue our removing of people who are on the mountain, who are on for a hike, or public safety personnel, or people who live on the backside of the mountain.
Do we have any indication of what type of firearms are being used in this from the suspect?
Well, it appears that modern day sporting rifles are being used. It appears that high-powered rifles are being used, yes.
How many acres is this fired? I don't know if
Started out as a half acre.
Do we know about how many minutes after shots were fired when fire crews arrived?
Well, we got the first call at 1:21, and we have reports that they were taking shots at about 2 o'clock. I don't know what time they arrived on scene. I don't know what time the firefighters arrived on scene, but we can get you that information at the next briefing.
How many engines were on scene when shots were fired? Do we know that?
3. I believe we had 3.
3. Okay. Thank you.
And just to be clear, the people who responded, they were wildland firefighters or they were local firefighters fighting a wildland firefighter?
City of Coeur d'Alene and Coogan Fire Rescue.
When the shots were fired, were they at an accelerated rate or was it a single shot?
Oh no, we're taking rapid fire.
You keep referring to individuals. Are you referring to the casualties or like the amount of suspects you believe to be?
Well, we don't know how many suspects are up there, and we don't know how many casualties that there are. Yeah, I suspect we'll have people coming forward that maybe are stuck up there that drove themselves to the hospital, but I suspect that would likely be the case.
We have confirmation that there are people stuck up there.
People are still coming off the mountain, so it would only be safe to assume that the mountain is not clear.
As of right now, is there an active threat to the surrounding community?
Absolutely there is.
Okay. Has there been a shelter-in-place order put forth?
Yes, there has.
Okay.
And I would encourage all of you to tell people to stay away from the area. Do not come to the area. Stay away from the area. This is going to be, if these individuals are not neutralized quickly, this is going to be likely a multi-day operation.
Just a question, so is the suspect in a home up there? Are they, if we have an indication of where they might be on the mountain?
Yeah, we don't believe that they're in a home up there at this time.
So they're just kind of out in the open firing?
Well, they're heavy brush, well prepared, so yeah, they're blending in with their surroundings.
Sheriff Norris. Oh, sorry.
Did you mention that the person that called it in is most likely the shooter?
No.
Okay.
No, we didn't say that. We said the first call was at 121 on a fire, and then we started receiving over our radio that the firefighters were receiving shots fired from the mountain.
Sheriff Northern, has anything happened like this before? And if so, do you think you and other law enforcement entities will be more aware going forward?
You know, this is an interesting dynamic. This, you know, we have seen some of these things in a urban environment where firefighters were in a urban setting, putting out firefighters during civil disobedience, getting shot at. I've seen that. I can't say that I've seen it in a rural setting myself, but I have seen it in an urban setting frequently where firefighters do get shot at in you know, civil unrest, yes.
So do we know if it's one or two shooters?
We don't know if there's 1, 2, 3, or 4. Yeah, we don't know.
So just for the fire itself, firefighting efforts, is it contained? Is it still spreading? What does that look like?
Well, it's gonna keep burning because we can't put a lot of resources on there right now, but chief.
No, we won't put any resources out there until the threat is neutralized.
Do we have like a risk of wildfire? Is it high winds? Is that going to fuel the fire or anything, or is it?
We're at a high state right now in wildland, so it'll calm down as the evening progresses, but then it'll pick back up tomorrow.
Thank you.
And hopefully this is neutralized by then.
Thank you.
Sheriff Norris, how are you feeling about this overall from when you first got the call to just now from what you've learned?
You know what? It's going to be a tough next couple hours. Yeah, absolutely. I'm hoping that somebody has a clear shot and is able to neutralize, because they are not at this point in time showing any evidence of wanting to surrender. So as soon as somebody has a clear shot, I encourage them to take that shot and neutralize the threat.
I've seen several Life Flight helicopters coming in and out. Are there any other air resources that are being used at the moment?
Oh yeah, we have our Emergency Operations Bureau that is containing assets, and whenever a situation goes beyond the local resources, which this has, like I said, we have other counties that are here, we have federal authorities that are here, and we will neutralize this threat.
Thank you.
And sorry, I know we've touched on this with the suspects. You know, we know there is at least one, but you said possibly others. Is it coming from multiple different locations that bullets are coming from that might indicate that
Yes.
it is more than one suspect?
Yep.
So it's coming from not just one
Yeah,
single
it's
area.
what the officers and deputies are reporting up on the mountain right now.
Have any officers been hit?
As of right now, we don't have any officers that have been hit.
Can you just confirm, list all the law enforcement authorities that are here on scene?
Well, I have not gotten a list yet.
Okay.
But however, if, I mean, pretty much everybody that's in this region, we have some Spokane resources that are here. We have Marshal's office that is on scene, Bonner County Sheriff's here, Coeur d'Alene Police, of course, is here, Idaho State Police, but we have a multitude of resources right now. So
Thank you.
Okay, what we'll do is Lieutenant Mark Ellis is going to be one of our press relations here, and we'll determine what time we'll do another press conference, or if the next one will just be a press release. So I'm thinking it'll probably be a press conference, and it'll probably be somewhere in the next 3 or 4 hours, unless something significant happens before then. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, you guys, there you go. Back outside and talk. I'll go back outside and talk. Thank you, Agenda Free TV. I always watch you, so I appreciate you guys tuning in and wanting to use my stream. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you, guys. I like what you do, Steve. Long hours. I don't know how you do it, my man. I don't know how you do it. Yeah. I'd be watching Agenda and like, man, he's going for 14 hours straight. 2 hours of sleep. So I appreciate you using my stream, and we'll talk. You're going to be the point of contact?
Yes. They just sent out, OEM just sent out a press release that has the PIO cell phone number on it. I have to go grab that phone, but yeah, that would be the best one to call.
Okay, good. Can I get the number from?
I wish I knew it.
Okay.
I just had to take over last week, so I will. Did you get the press releases?
I don't get the press releases.
Let me see that. See that PIO cell right there.
Take a picture of it if you don't.
Sure.
So just call that number?
Yeah. That PIO cell. So give me a little while. I drive out the state line to grab
Sounds
it,
good.
but
Sounds good.
we'll send out probably a written one when the next press conference will be too.
Okay, appreciate it. Wow. Okay, you guys. Well, there's that. Come back out here to the beautiful heat. Feels good right now.
I say
we'll go back. Yeah. Go back down here to the area where most of the law enforcement is coming in at. You can still see they have the road blocked over here. This is I-90. This road right here where they had the roadblock, this is on 15th and I-90. I'm sure Steve, if you guys are still streaming, Steve's very good at finding locations on the Google map. So right off I-90, and what road is this again? 15th and
15th.
what? This is 15th.
So this is 15th.
Yeah, this is 15th. 15th and I-90. You'll see a field, Cherry Hill Park. That's where they're staging at. There's smoke still arising from on the backside, the mountain Canfield, what they were talking about. So the fire is not contained. You heard them say in there that they are not going to stop the fire until the threat is eliminated. So that's a go, basically, from sheriff here in this county, and probably other law enforcement to go ahead and neutralize the threat, take the threat out. So three more cars are coming up. 3 more cars are coming up. Ambulance is just leaving the fire station, Kootenai County Ambulance.
You should try heading.
There are several agencies on the ground. Oh, U.S. Customs. Okay, so Customs is showing up, which is interesting. Well, we're about 2 hours from the border, so that's Customs. U.S. Customs Border Patrol is showing up. Probably more FBI. I still hear other sirens coming on the freeway.
Maybe it's some. Maybe this is a terrorist. Illegals. Watch out, this guy's gonna be. He's rolling in the heat. Good trigger control, dude. Nice. I like it.
So that's interesting that Border Patrol is here.
This is why.
And he cocked and loaded.
This
I heard
is
that.
why I need to be doing this.
Sorry for the bouncing around, you guys.
Oh. So, but they are going to have stuff up there.
Fire.
Yeah, I would like to get a shot of the sun. So, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Ma'am?
So you go. I know I'll drive. So let's head north. I
Okay.
want to check out down here. Let's
Okay.
do some surveillance, see what's happening.
All right, you guys. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep streaming. I'm going to get in the car, kind of stream while I'm in the car. We're going to try to go to a different point of view, try to see some other stuff, see if we can see more of the fire from a different angle. Looks like people have left here. Not everybody. Obviously, there's still a gang load of law enforcement here. But I'm going to try to get to a different location, get some streaming. I'm going to still continue to stream, but there's not going to be a bunch to look at except kind of like city roads of Coeur d'Alene, which if you want to see, you can see. No problem. And I'll try to get back here later for another press conference. I'll get a hold of the number, see about the press conference. So I'm starting to smell the fire too. Reverend Gunn, thank you so much. Missed you guys. I missed you guys. All the people who are tuning in and new subs. I appreciate you guys subbing, subscribing, liking, all that good stuff. I'm a different individual though, so be prepared. I'm just so just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you, Steve, Agenda Free TV, and all the people who watch him. I support you a lot, man. Always watching you, sharing your stuff out to people, so I appreciate you guys. Let me turn the camera back around as I get positioned into the vehicle. All right, my buddy here, who I'm with, who told me about it, thought of the idea to go drive around a little bit to see different access points. So that's what we're going to do. What brought me to Idaho? Oh man. Just a bunch of stuff, to be honest with you guys. A bunch of stuff. Okay, so there's more of the fire you can see. So that's why we're kind of like on the move a little bit to see if we can see some other stuff. They have a lot of roads blocked off. So here's a road. There's a fire over there. There's a good view of the fire. At least the smoke. So it's back that way, where this is all taking place, somewhere over there.
We're gonna go around.
What's that?
I know where to go.
You know where to go? Okay. Try to get a better viewpoint. Right now we're on Best Avenue, which turns into Apple Way here in Coeur d'Alene. We're going west on Apple Way. Turning onto Honeysuckle Drive, going north. Yeah, you can see the fire, at least the smoke. Can't see the fire. From what Sheriff Norris said of Kootenai County, he said they don't know how many shooters there is, or how many people there is. He said the press conference there was very basic, prelim press conference, not a lot of information. I guess if I'm not mistaken, the call was placed around 1:30, I think he said, of a fire. And when they arrived on the scene, firefighters were shot. He said at least 2 are dead, correct? I believe he said at least 2 are dead. And they are taking shots. Snipers are still taking shots currently as he was speaking up on the mountain. Over here to my left, you can see it in just a moment. There you go. So that's where this is taking place. He said this could be a couple of day situation, possibly. And you see how close this is to houses and homes. I mean, there's homes all over this way, you guys. So if this person or people are on the run, then I see new black smoke taking off as well as we speak. I can't really show you because looks like there might have been another fire just ignited. This is in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. Kootenai County. Here you guys go. I see a helicopter way up in the air. So here's some of the fire. So you can see some black smoke.
That's surveillance.
Roadblock up ahead. So over here we are closer to the fire. So we're about 2 miles from the command center. You can actually see the fire rising from here as well.
We're very close to where this is happening.
Yeah, see, these are all homes, and there's police all up in these communities. Yeah, they're not gonna let people. But we can get out though, check, see. I'm gonna get out just for a second, guys. The officer's probably gonna tell us to back up. I can only guess, but I'll see just for a second. So there's a helicopter up in the sky behind. There's fire still, or smoke still rising. Can't go no further right now because of they got the road blocked. Let's see what the officer says. You're real quick, you guys. How you doing? Good, good. Oh, what's up? Okay, are we all right?
Yeah, don't go past that line. That would be great.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you.
Just trying to keep you guys safe.
I know. I just came from the press conference, so.
You're good.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Man, are you with the media or are you just a random citizen? Good, are you with the media or are you just looking? Yeah, okay. Look over here.
So she's all right. She saw my credentials. So they're armed up here. They're not sure where this person's at, but as you can see straight ahead, this road right here starts to go up into the mountains there. Right straight ahead, this road starts to go up into the mountains. And there is a helicopter up in the sky. I can hear it, but you can see the smoke rising, guys. And again, they don't know where this person is at. You heard at the press conference, they do not know where this individual is at, or even how many there are. So there's a helicopter straight up above. Let me see if you guys can see it. So she's telling people, and look, these are nice homes. They're right at the bottom of the base of this mountain, this hill, these homes, this area. And then, obviously, if you look again.
Make sure no one goes past you. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you. So it starts to go up there. You can see straight ahead. Even they have a little thing out for children at play. So, I mean, obviously there's families up in there with children. There's homes up that way. It sounds like the person is not in a home, hasn't barricaded themselves in a home. But the snipers and people who have eyes, well, I'm not even going to say have eyes on them, because we did not get that information from the press conference. They were saying that they don't know how many shooters there are, but the officers and snipers are being shot at from different directions. I correct me if I'm wrong, but it sounded like that's what the sheriff did say. Circle back, okay. But yeah, that helicopter is a ways up there, and I'm sure. Well, this lady has not evacuated her home yet. I want to get her on camera. Have they told you anything? They haven't said nothing. I'm trying to get information.
Yeah, I was gonna say they haven't said anything.
They haven't said nothing. I saw a couple officers up in the neighborhood over here.
Well, there's another trail entrance.
Okay.
Yeah, so they've got that blocked also.
Gotcha.
Yeah, there's 2 trail entrances, so there's one over there.
One here. And are there homes up that way?
Not up right close, no, just right on this corner here.
Okay. So what that road there where the little
There's a house around the corner.
Yep.
Right up there, yeah.
And that's it?
Yeah. At this point.
Okay.
What a mess.
Yeah. And you're not sure what's going on?
Well, they just announced 2 died.
2 guys?
2 are dead.
2
I didn't hear what it was.
was it officers or you don't?
What? Yeah, but 2, is it the firefighters that died?
Probably.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
They started fire, they come up, they fired on them.
Okay.
I don't
Right. Yep. Well, be safe. Thank you. Thank you. Independent. Yes. It sounds like they haven't even told a lot of the neighbors who are right here what's going on, which is kind of unfortunate if you think about it. So I guess right up that road is only one house. So I know a few minutes ago I said there's other houses up there.
Yeah, I haven't heard any updates either. But we're going down to another staging area. So we're getting into some of the deeper Quincy because he can get us in because he has his press pass. Yeah. So so I gotta let you go, bro. I'll keep you updated. Okay.
All right. So we're going to go to another place. I'm sure as you guys heard. Real quick. I'm going to turn this camera around real quick. If I can.
There, I just got intel.
Hold on, you guys. Hold on just a second. This is unofficial reports. Unofficial report. So this is not coming from any authority. So there's rumors that there's 3 shooters. 3 people are dead and 10 are wounded. Okay, that's unofficial. That's just some rumors that are currently flying around right now. 3 shooters, possibly 3 shooters, 3 firefighters or officers, maybe a mixture, are dead and 10 are wounded. Why and how? That has not been released or said. Nobody knows. And what I just said to you guys is not confirmed. So just be careful of maybe spreading that and making it a real thing until authorities actually confirm that. It was confirmed that there was 2 dead, so we do know for sure that there's 2 dead and many were wounded. Sounds like also we heard from a nurse that the ER was evacuated because of all the potential of the injury is going to be arriving. I don't know what she meant when she said evacuated or not. That's out of my was evacuated in preparations. I'll try to stay with you guys as long as I can. They did say that the next press conference would be about 3 to 4 hours from the last one, which would make it probably about 8 o'clock tonight, 8 or 9 Pacific time.
See any drones? Anything?
I don't see no drones, but there's more of the smoke of the fire.
Helicopter. I hear it. It's probably too high. Can't see it.
Yeah, I do hear it.
I hear it.
I hear the helicopter.
Can't see it.
Yeah, there's more of the fire, smoke.
Should have just spread and just burn them out.
So they did say that they're going to let it burn. That's one thing he did say. They are going to let it burn. Firefighters are not going to try to stop the fire until the threat or threats have been eliminated. Grace, thank you for the super chat. I'm sorry I'm not keeping up with you guys' super chats. I apologize so much. Can't afford much, but hope this helps a little. Thank you for getting this news out there and allowing Agenda Free to use your stream. She says, prayers for everyone out there. Amen. Let me try to go back. Find those super chats. There's Jill, $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Jill. What did you say? That just got bounced. Oh, where'd it go? It moved off the screen. Sorry, Jill. Liz Z, or Lynn Z, excuse me, Lynn Z, thanks for the coverage. You're welcome. Thank you. Reverend Gunn, march me. I will get back to the press conference later. I'll do my best. I actually will call the number that the gentleman gave me. Who's driving? I have a friend of mine who's driving currently.
It's a little deep in there.
Yeah, it's deep back in there.
Yep.
Just a second. I want to try to call this line. Okay, I want to mute this for a second, you guys. Hold on, just let me read off these super chats that just came in really quick. Deforts, super chat received. Thank you very much. Also another one. Thank you for allowing Steve at Agenda Free TV to use your live stream. And thanks for good reporting from Ireland. Whoop, whoop. Thank you very much for that. Thank you. So, more officers up there blocking the way. Yeah, so they, again, you guys, they have a lot of officers out currently. Many agencies are here. My question, which I should have asked, was how FBI and the marshals were called in so quick if they're not knowing more information. Because to bring in FBI and marshals so soon on something like this, pretty big deal. Where, you know, because you already have Spokane, which is 30 miles to the west. You have Kellogg, which is 30 miles to the east. You have Coeur d'Alene. You have Sheriff. So, and then you have the feds, FBI, and marshals. So, yeah. I'm gonna pause this real quick. Or not pause it. I'm gonna mute this for a minute, you guys. I gotta make a call. All right, we're gonna head back, you guys, to the main staging area where the press conference was at. That's where we're gonna head to. Go back that way.
I don't know if this guy is trying to get past or not.
A couple more super chats that came in. Let me read the super chats. Shauna says, it's been so long, Quincy. I'm so glad you are in Idaho. I am too. God bless you. God bless you too. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Child of the King. I like that name, by the way. Q, thank you for this coverage. Praying for... Sorry, I got cut off there. Sorry about that. Praying for all people in the area, including the first responders. Amen. Hold on, you guys. All right, you guys. More unofficial reports. Sounds like there was people up in the woods yesterday in ghillie suits. 2 people in ghillie suits yesterday. Reports were made to authorities, and nothing was done. Up in Canfield yesterday in ghillie suits, heavily armed, and people talked with them and even called it in to dispatch, and it was disregarded. And then there's another report, unconfirmed again. Okay, this is not confirmed. So rumors, if you want to say. 9 firemen have been shot, 5 police shot, and people were warned. So this isn't coming from any authorities. This is just me. There's more of the fire going on. You can see it from here. That's just me saying things that I'm hearing from some sources. From some sources, that's all I'm saying. So it's right up in that area. I don't know how true that is. I don't know how fake it is. Don't know if it's fake news, if it's real news. So Steve at Agenda Free TV on YouTube is playing the police scanner right now. Fire is going to get bigger because the firefighters cannot put is eliminated. Looks like more police are showing up down here to the staging area a lot. I see about 5 or 6 cars ahead of me with their lights on, speeding toward the staging area. MRAP showing up, you guys. Look at that.
My buddy's in that.
So I'm gonna I'm gonna stay in the car for a little bit. 'Cause I gotta keep my phone charged because my battery pack don't have no juice in it, and I'm down to like 36%. And that means I'd have to go home and get a new battery pack. So we can stay right here for a little while. And if I get any information, I can share it with you guys as stuff comes into me. You want to go down there a little bit closer? Yeah. I know I had it muted for a minute, you guys. Had it muted for a couple minutes. Trying to get some other vantage points of what's going on, but no, I do not have a extra battery pack with me that is charged. I do not, unfortunately. I actually grabbed my battery pack and I actually thought it was charged, and it's not all the way. So that's why I'm staying in the car at the moment to try to get my phone back up. It's at like 35% left, a battery. And I don't want to go home to get another battery pack and drive back over here, even though it's not that far. So it looks like they have two battle cats down here. They have two of them down here now in the staging area, two battle cats. Life flight's taken off again, one of the life flights. I know over at the Kootenai County Hospital, there's been a lot of, yeah, see there's the battle cats there, there's life flight. I don't know if you guys can see, just a second. I'll bring this down a little bit. There we go. See the two battle cats, armed vehicles, two of them, and then right there you might see the life flight spinning, getting ready to take off. Officers are staging there as well, tacked up in gear. A lot of unofficial reports coming in. I'm gonna pause it again, or not pause it, I'm gonna mute it again, guys, just for a minute. Okay, I'm back with you guys. Trying to get some reports, some maybe intel, if you want to say. They're ready to go in there with those things. I wonder where they're going to go at. But those things can go through terrain, tough terrain, with those armored vehicles, which is going to be SWAT. And more than likely, those SWAT vehicles came from Spokane, Washington. I'm assuming. It's my guess. That's what I'm guessing. I hear more sirens coming in as well. I'm not sure if they're on the freeway or if they're on 15th Street. Sounds like they're on 15 or the freeway. I want to try to get a little bit closer, you guys. Hold on. Let me see what my battery's looking like. Yeah, it's on Fox. It's on every station right now. Hold on. Just a moment. Trying to find a way to get some juice to my battery. I have it plugged in the car, but it's not charging the phone that well. Could be because it's hot. I don't know. Why is it not charging? It's probably too hot. It's probably too hot. FBI. So I will probably have to stop the stream, you guys, in a while to go home, get a battery, and then restart it for the next news conference. I will have to do that. I wasn't too prepared all the way. I was prepared, but I did not know that this battery was drained out. We don't know how many suspects there is. Sounds like there could be up to 4. Don't know for sure. How far is this place from where Travis Dector lived? I'm not sure where Travis lived.
I think it was like in Yakima or Tri-Cities, I believe.
Oh, was he in Tri-Cities or Yakima?
Somewhere over there.
Well, if it's Yakima or Tri-Cities, that's a good at least 150 miles away. Wenatchee? You mean Wenatchee? Wenatchee, Washington? Is that where he lived? That could have been where he lived, was in Wenatchee. Which is still, from here, 150 miles.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, still 150 miles.
Bonner County Sheriff.
Yeah, Bonner County's here. Which is about, what, 50 miles north of here?
Yeah.
So got non-stop local news right in front of me. KHQ. Hey, bud, did you figure out your camera?
No, we're charging it.
Oh, I saw you inside. It was like wasn't working properly, huh?
Oh, we just have a retarded producer. He's getting fired on Monday. Or his contract is ending on Monday.
Oh, boy.
He's really acting like it.
Oh boy.
He's a complete moron. Who are you guys with?
I'm just independent, man. Just independent.
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah.
Western.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
You're not owned by a family.
No. I'm not.
No, sir.
My rules.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Did you find out? I've been trying to call the officer about the next press conference. Did you hear if you're doing one or not?
Nah, no.
That's what he said, like
yeah.
8 or 9. Yeah,
It's gonna be taking a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is my first day of my weekend.
Oh,
And then
boy.
he was like, hey, we need you to come in and do Hoop Fest. And then he was like, hey, you really need to come in.
There's something going on in Idaho.
Your Hoop Fest day is over.
Your
Hoop Fest day is over.
Is over.
Yep.
Hoop Fest is
Yep.
done.
Yes, reroute to Idaho.
She was driving like crazy. We got her like before. She was like police escorting ourselves all the way up to the front. And then we thought somebody got in a car wreck. I guess they like drove with the back open, and there was like 80 cop cars zipping right by us. She almost got hit.
Wow.
Like, cop cars almost hitting us. Like it was nuts. She had to like maneuver past cars like 100 miles an hour zipping down the road. They're cleaning up the street because they dropped like a whole box of files.
Yeah, it is. Loaded up and tacked up, going up the hill. More going up the hill, Post Falls.
Mm-hmm.
What?
I saw him.
What?
I saw him screwing on his suppressor on his AR.
Yeah.
Suited and booted.
Yeah, they are. Here, another
minute.
Oh, there's a life flight.
Look at that.
Or is that border? What is that?
That is Homeland Security.
Yep.
Border Patrol too. That's probably the surveillance helicopter that was way up
Homeland
there.
Security, huh? Yeah. Battery.
What is this? I got the feds behind me. Yeah.
I'm gonna walk down there a little bit closer, folks. Walk down there for a second. Go down there and see what's going on.
He's going back to it. See?
Oh, yep, he is.
Going back.
Yep. Go down here. Check.
Can I help you guys?
Oh, we're just with the
Press. I'm press.
Okay.
Yeah, I was in.
Is this where they told you guys to park?
I just pulled up here. You want him to park like on the street? You want him to park on the street? So
They told you guys to come into the road closed area?
They have Oh, we've been here. We've been
Okay.
here. We've been here before they closed.
Definitely don't just leave your vehicle there though, because they might need you guys to move.
Else.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, it's all good. Thank you. We're a little bit closer, you guys. Walk down this way a little bit more. They have this whole park pretty much covered with law enforcement officers, first responders. So there's that white helicopter that took off. Looking around, a bunch of command center over here. Yeet, yeet. Yeet, yeet. Yeah, they've killed at least 2 people, you guys. There's two confirmed deaths, possibly 4.
What news outlet are you with, sir?
I'm independent.
Oh, well, nice to meet you. I'm Belle Lewis.
Belle Lewis.
What brings you down here?
All this?
Are you from the area?
Yeah, Post Falls. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear about this. I saw your shirt. Did you serve? Is this...
No.
Okay.
Thank
Thought
you.
I'd ask.
Appreciate it. Thank you very
Of
much.
course.
I have a USA shirt on, you guys, so that's why she asked you. Like, did you serve? Nope. You got 1 and 2 armed vehicles. Nothing happening yet. They're not on the move. Helicopters up above, over there, right there. Big old armored vehicles, you guys. Staging area, command centers over there, communication center. The smoke is still rising, not a lot, but there's still smoke coming up. But again, the firefighters are not going in. The firefighters have not put the fire out. They're not going to put the fire out until the threat has been eliminated. So basically, they're waiting. The firefighters are waiting on these guys to move in. Okay, sounds good. They said they have more helicopters coming in. There's still one down there. You can see the life flight right there. He just wants us to kind of move over to the grass because more helicopters are inbound. So they keep taking the injured to the hospital, which is about 1.5 miles from here.
So that's my next hit. Okay. If I can get up. Thank you.
Yep. I'm gonna post up right here for a minute, you guys. In the shade, at least my phone can stay cool. I'll try to get information on the next press conference. Make sure we're at that. But I might have to run home to get a new battery. We'll see. We shall see. Hopefully not, but more than likely I will. I'll have to cut the stream, go back home and get a battery.
You're gonna go sit? We're going somewhere else.
Fucking wall. This is my Saturday.
We're not going live. Because.
You say 3 minutes.
Hey guys, we're about to go up here pretty soon. Could you move those back to the shop? Figuring stuff. I'm being pulled in for like 5 minutes before. Thank you guys.
Okay, sounds like the next press conference is at 9:30, so I will shut this stream down because my battery is not going to last, and stupid me did not get a correct battery pack with me. Next press conference is at 9:30. I will come here and stream it. I'm not getting off yet. I'm just letting you guys know at some point my battery is draining and it's going to die on my phone. So thank you guys for the information who sent that stuff to me over text about the press conference. Witchy 12, thank you very much. And all the main news stations are getting ready to do their hit. It's 6 o'clock, so they're getting ready to go live. Some of them are already going live right now. You can see them over here. There's some here. Actually, two of the same people right here. There's this same news network, an outlet channel, NBC. This is NBC in front of me. Local nonstop news, and they actually have another team right behind me. So again, there hasn't been too much movement right now. There's just a lot of staging. There's been some in and out activity with some of the different agencies coming in, going out. You got the armored vehicles over here to my right. There's two of them. You have a communications trailer and truck, another armored vehicle with a satellite on it. You have Border Patrol, FBI, Marshals as well, and then different counties and agencies from the region. Sounds like the White House is tracking the situation. I just overheard that from one of the news agencies talking about it. Let's see some of your guys' comments. Let's see. Did the firefighters enter the area from where you are at? There were firefighters down here. I don't know initially where the firefighters entered at. I do not know that. Someone says this is not Deckner. I don't know if it is or not. Courtney on YouTube says this is so cowardly to target firefighters who do, where'd it go? Who do nothing but help the community. I agree. Do I have an email? You can send me something. Yes, my email is thebcpreacher@gmail.com. That is my email. There are major casualties going on. Major casualties. People around the world are hearing about this. So this has became a world, at least a nationwide event today. You're on June 29th. 2025 nationwide event that's being broadcasted all across the nation. Tammy asked if I'm going to start streaming daily again. I'm not sure. I would like to, but if I do, it's going to be a little bit different than it was before, because my focus this time or nowadays isn't so much like just about politics. It's more about the faith. So it's a possibility. I know people have asked me. And then, so I'm not sure, to be honest with you guys. I'm not sure. I'd like to. I miss it. I miss being on. And then here being in Idaho, there's not really there's really not that. This is like the biggest thing since I've been here for 2 years. This is like the biggest thing that's happened. So, yeah. Let's see where my buddy's at. I'm gonna make a call real quick. I see where you're parked. I see where you're parked. Over here. Okay. You all right? Yeah. Yep. Sounds good. All right. Bye. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, I wouldn't mind getting back on and doing more streaming. I don't have nothing set up though at home. Like I don't have the green screen. I don't have the programs set up like I did, because all that stuff costs a lot of money to get those programs. I'd love to do more stuff with agenda-free TV, to be honest with you guys. I'd love to kind of like be a boots on the ground type of person. I'm just being real. It'd be fun to do. But yeah, we'll see. But I think what I'm going to do right now, I think I'm going to stop the stream, go home and get a different battery pack, and then get back over here for the press conference at 9:30. So yeah, if you guys want to put in a word to Steve at Agenda Free TV, I'd love to be a boots on the ground and work with him. I always love what he does, how he reports. And that's another thing about me, you guys, honestly, just to be honest. I've changed up a lot in that in regards to reporting. I try to keep really a lot more balanced. I like talking to people, right? I like talking to people. You guys know that. For those who have been with me for a long time, you guys know I like talking to people, interviewing people, hearing people, listening to what they have to say. So, but yeah, so give me about an hour and a half-ish. My buddy wants to grab some food. I do too. I'm going to go home, get the battery pack, grab some food, get back over here to the same spot, and start up another live stream for the press conference. So I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Thank you for the new people who came over to check out my channel, to check me out. I'll be back with you guys in a little while. In the meantime, may the Lord bless you guys. I will talk to you soon.